Hello everyone, my name is John Lee, and today I'm going to give a book review about secret. Here! Poof! Now it's appeared. Now, there's three books in this series, and it's called Wayside School. The first book is Several Stories from Wayside School. Second book is Wayside School is Falling Down. Here. And wait a minute. And the third book is The Wayside School Gets a Little Stranger. And now I separated this into workbooks and real stories. This has 30 chapters because there's 30 stories in this book. The Wayside School. Now, let's come in here in the book. Let's see introduction. I'll read this. Ready, steady, go. This book contains 30 stories about the children and teachers at Wayside School. But before we get to them, there is something you ought to know so that you don't get confused. Wayside School was accidentally built sideways. It was supposed to be only one story high with 30 classrooms all in a row. Instead, it's 30 stories high with one classroom on each story. The builder said he was very sorry. The children at Wayside like having a sideways school. They have an extra large playground. The children and the teachers described in this book all go to class on the top floor. So there are 30 stories from the 30th story of the Wayside School. It has been said that these stories are strange and silly. That is probably true. However, when I told these stories about you to the children at Wayside, they thought you were strange and silly. That is probably also true. Now, we read the introduction part. And now, I want to read the chapter 1. The author of this book is Louis Sacker, and he also wrote The Holes. It is the movie, and I recommend to read that book too. But it's pretty hard that, and ignore that sound. And all these books have workbooks. This is the first book's Wayside School workbook. Here. See? Now, there's the contents. Introduction to the one first. And now, I already did these activities, but this is to solve these problems. And there's vocabulary speed trying. There's 2 or 4 pages at each section. Actually, I read the chapter 8 on this book. I'm still reading this book. Now, wait a minute. And all these books have audio CDs. So, I think you could read this properly and try to speak properly. The second and third audios CDs, but the first one is in the audio. So, here. See this? Wait a second, please. Now, I'll talk you about the chapter 1 summary. Wait a minute. I'll show the teachers the face. If you go to page 4 or whatever, you see this.
Could you describe the face of teacher?
This is Mr. Gorf, and the silly and strange things about her is that the pointed ears and her long tongue like a snake.
How about ears?
Ears are pointy.
Pointy.
I already said that. So, the strange thing about Mr. Gorf is
What kind of-
if you do something bad, Mr. Gorf will just wriggle your right ear, then left ear, stick up tongue, and you'll be turned into an apple. Then
What happened
Mr.
then?
Gorf will be turned into an apple.
Really?
You know why?
Not funny now.
I guess you have to read this
Mhm.
chapter 1 to solve this question. So that's it for today, and I hope you comment on my video and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to like and comment.
I have a question
of
for you.
course-
Is there any student become
No!
apple?
Every student can be an apple.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Now, please comment. And now, let's finish the video. Bye!